Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Oliver Botti, Strategic Marketing and Innovation Director at Fincos. Today, we will briefly describe the emerging needs of cross-channel advertising sales, and will introduce an innovative solution for unified cross-channel advertising sales and attribution towards what we call the pitch-to-pay life cycle. A quick introduction of Fincos, an international consulting and system integration company present on the market for 38 years with around 2,000 employees and with 200 million euros revenues. Headquartered in Switzerland with offices in Europe and in the US. Our services include strategic consulting and process design, where we deal with technological scouting and business transformation, user experience design and applications, including design, multi-channel application development and testing, system design, integration and system maintenance, with architecture design, third-party system integration, and delivery and deployment management. Software engineering and augmentation with tech leadership, project and product development, near and offshore staff augmentation, and support services. Today's focus will be on our data capabilities, management, governance, modeling, and visualization applied to the advertising landscape. We are actively contributing to the next-gen TV takeoff in the US, leveraging the European experience on HBTV, and collaborating at different levels with, for example, NAB, CBS, Univision, Scripps, and NESN. In particular, we built with NAB the first US broadcaster app, the so-called ATSC3 launcher, in 2018, and then with Univision and using the A3FA framework in 2020. For sport, we implemented with NESN in the Boston broadcaster in 2019 a contest betting and gamification app. Click and buy e-commerce were implemented as a pilot for the cooking show app of CBS Saturday morning segment The Dish in 2020. And more recently, news literacy, an app with the aim to help recognizing false news, was developed with Scripps in 2021. And other applications to come, moving from a pure entertainment to a more infotainment focus of next-gen TV. And we are enabling, for example, a set of other innovative interactive applications, in particular, for today's discussion, those supporting new advertising models. A work which was widely recognized during the last years, in particular in 2020 by the NAB Innovation Award for our Content for All Research and Innovation project, which is addressing hearing impaired TV accessibility, the TV of Tomorrow Awards for leadership, and the Sport Pro OTT Innovation Award for our sport gamification app with contest and betting functionalities. The takeoff of interactive TV, both in Europe and in the US, leveraging connected TVs and the HBTV or the ATSC 3.0 standards, is creating further appetite for a unified cross-channel advertising sales and attribution lifecycle, covering TV and online channels. In addition, the introduction of programmatic advertising in a cross-channel approach further increases the complexity and the need of automation. Current challenges in ad tech market regards in particular a lack of common metrics. There is not a unique currency. Disparate data which are spread across multiple advertising platforms. And on the other side, current software products on the market fall short. So there is not, for example, a one-size-fits-all solution. We find several non-unified independent platforms, and also adding product layers is not always an efficient approach, as we are facing a brand new paradigm. Our approach is then centered on an advanced data hub, connecting end-to-end platforms and leveraging machine learning engines. Finally, providing a cost-effective, data-driven integration framework. rather than yet another additional system. This vision is of an integrated data hub connecting end-to-end platforms and enabling cross-channel outcome-based selling and buying automation. With a modular approach based on a data lake and a machine learning core to collect and normalize heterogeneous data, and a set of tailored visualization dashboards for decision makers, thus enabling audience modeling, performance-based attribution, yield and inventory optimization and price analysis, and different input layers for multiple stakeholders and dynamic feedback loop. But let's see data-driven monetization in a big picture. Today's shift in TV is that of data is king. We are therefore trying to solve the data complexity and to guarantee full exploitation of data-related opportunities. We put an advanced data hub at the center of our picture, collecting data from different sources and systems in the advertising supply chain. Audience data, content metadata, ad intended actions, and third-party data are our input, and then modeling, harmonizing, and analyzing this data with the ultimate goal to make data actionable for developing cross-channel attribution, a hyper-personalized experience, targeted advertising, and a new interactive advertising format. Benefit of this approach can be summarized in a go-to-market with a true omni-channel approach, portfolio optimization across inventory, and also in an effective process automation, which leads to guarantee an increased speed to market and facilitated vendor data interoperability. But let me now ask my colleague Nagi Setu to provide some more insights into our solution. And thanks for your attention.
Thanks, Oliver. I'm Dr. Nagi Setu and I head the media technology for FinCons US. And I would like to give you a quick technical landscape of our innovative unified ad sales solution platform. As you can see, the entire pitch to payment lifecycle in the advertising business is now a data-centric issue for organization. For that, we have created agile and nimble components which are prefabricated and can digest and ingest diverse sets of data that's flowing across from the linear side of the business, whether it's doing proposal management, pitch management, the traffic systems, the DMP, the third-party tools like the ACRs, and the programmatic platforms. All this data is ingested into a strong, fast data lake that's the foundation of our unified solution architecture. Over and above that is a governance architecture which can seamlessly onboard data, create a strong fabric, blend and align that data, and most importantly, provide an access layer with an algorithmic learning. This system can be integrated with any of the organization's business intelligence tools and also has an outcome-based metric so that there is an ROI component that is captured for every dollar that is spent across linear to digital. This unified solution gives a 360-degree perspective of the entire advertising business. As I said, the deep learning is the foundation of this system that enables you to have a very data-centric view for proposal management right up to the pricing and payment part of the business. Then there is a granular integrated attribution matrix which you can create and model it, and also you can maximize your inventory optimization and do various prescriptive based analytics on your pricing behaviors. And the core essence is that every data that goes inside the system is well captured so that it parts of the learning curve so that you can model a unified, integrated, machine learning driven framework for your advertising lifecycle. So how does this look from a client-centric perspective? Let's dive into two quick examples. Here's an agency, and the advertiser is an automobile manufacturer whose product is trucks, where the flight dates have been identified, the day parts as well, the demographics have been identified, and there is an aspirational CPM goal, which is the essence of a unified sales platform, and also the devices on which you want to spread the inventory. So how would an organization stitch a unified proposal with our modular components? It would look something like this, where the data can be toggled, the spend mix can be played around, you can allocate different creatives across the inventory, see how it can break across the different demos, then also look at different devices, and at the end of the day you can get projections based on how the proposal would reach its outcome, so that you can give a very data-centric proposal to your clients. Now let's look at another part of the puzzle here, which is the attribution. How does the unified layer look at the attribution matrix? So this would be a lay of the land for a unified attribution, which captures the impressions across devices, the fill rates, the combined GPR, eCPM, and also the outcome-based approach, as I talked about, that how much of the ad has translated into the product sales, so that now you can again go with a very strong data-driven currency for your proposal. These dashboards can be customized for clients, for different layers of the organizations, and is extremely flexible, and as I said, can be integrated with any of the business intelligence tools of the organization. So to summarize, the platform that we have created is more driven from a solution-centric perspective than from a product-centric perspective, where we can align our system to the business goals of the organization. It's extremely agile, nimble, and extensible, so that you can keep adding your features, because most importantly, not only this business is evolving, it is getting disrupted as we speak, and the machine learning itself is at such infancy that it needs to be future proofed. So we have made this system an architecture where new components, new algorithm, the best of breed tools can be integrated and made sure that the organization can reap and harvest data in the areas of their choice. And the deep learning, as I said, can give you some tangible outcomes as well, whether it is building rate card recommendations, whether it is the optimization algorithms, or the prescriptive analytics of creative assets. And last but not the least, we also integrate content-driven metadata, because that's another key part of the advertising life cycle now. Last but not the least, this solution is driven by a senior industry experienced team, both from the functional side as well as on the data side. And we give an overall holistic framework from the media business to our clients. Thank you very much.